All right, everyone, welcome to Technical Thursdays, where we take something topical happening in the market. We boil down how I'm looking at it technically to try to give you some ideas in the future. As always, make sure you go over to Stats Edge Trading, try Stats Edge Trading Pro, where I'm working on the Discord. We're building Discord bots now. So the idea behind Stats Edge Pro is I run a bunch of algorithms and a bunch of systems. They have price levels to watch going into next week. I do it all on the weekend, so we're watching different stocks as they hit different levels. Um, Recently opened and added a Discord room to that where you can kind of chat with me about what's going on in the market. Working now, so by the time you sign up, might be there on a bot that will actually alert you when prices are hit. So in the Discord, so from your phone, it can just ping you and say, "Hey, this is the algorithm that this came from. This is the trade that has been happened. Maybe take a look at it. Give that a shot. Come on over to Stats at Shroom. Give that a try." But this technical Thursday, I think it's going to be a pretty simple one because we had this CPI print, and I went to my Twitter and I saw 5 Twitter spaces, all with here we're talking about CPI, and we're talking about CPI, and oh my God, CPI is such a big deal. And as a technician, and ignoring those things, I went and I brought up the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is probably down. It's down 0.04%. So the market hasn't moved since this crazy CPI print. So if you're someone who is just looking at a number of stocks in the overall market, it might not be that big of a deal. But what I want to do in these big news events that I only find out happen when I go onto Twitter in the morning, I want to take a look at all of these sectors that you can see on this side of my screen, and you can look at these at a number of different ways. I'm using Trade Ideas for this. There's a couple other systems that can do this as well. And just saying, hey, what's up and what's down on the day? That's going to give me a better picture than just looking at the S&P 500, especially when the SPY hasn't moved. There's not much data that's going on here at all. So we have USO, we have the carbon ETF, we have silver, we have copper, we have OIH, which is oil, we have DBC, which is commodities. All these are up on the day. Now we have things like small caps, we have software, some semiconductor names, Bitcoin, all down on the day. Becomes a lot easier once I just list those. We don't have to get super fancy with it, drawing all these crazy lines or whatever. You just look, right? Up on the day, we have all these commodities that are doing well. And down on the day, we have all of these kind of speculative and technology names like solar down on the day. It behooves you, right? And I think it makes sense to kind of follow that trend. So when I'm doing my scanning, when I'm running my algorithms and all of this, the names I'll be looking for will be more in the commodity space because whatever giant news event just occurred, that's not really moving the market too much, is moving the commodity space. So I want to be watching that space. So this is just kind of a lesson on, looking for relative strength on giant news days, keeping things kind of chill and under the hood. You don't have to go too crazy with them. And then trying to find where the money is flowing. That's our job as we look at where is the money flowing into. I want to follow that. When that stops and the money starts flowing somewhere else, I want to go over there. So again, if you like these shorter videos, make sure you do all the things that YouTubers tell you, right? Do a like and a retweet and a subscribe and tell your grandma and all that. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.